take a pause, then kind of recap what you said, you can work through it. So I encourage you to think about that as you're preparing in the future. Our second speaker today, when I asked him about March, I had all these historical references, etc. When I asked him about March, he said, that's when my taxes are due. Obviously, he pays early because I don't pay until April 15th. But in any case, that's when my taxes are due and I have to go to the dentist. This gentleman has a degree in philosophy and is now working on his master's in space systems operation. So he's migrated from art to science. Please join me in welcoming Tito DeJesus, who will be giving speech number 6 on vocal variety. And the title of that speech is 15 Minutes of My Life. Tito DeJesus.
Okay, so I really tried to come up with a good speech for y'all today. I got a severe case of writer's block while I was on my trip. This is my number 6 speech, and it's supposed to be about vocal variety, where you use the art of your voice to convey emotions and punctuate your message. I'm so burnt out on work right now, I just didn't have the creative spirit in me. So I'm sorry. The only thing I can think to talk to you about is my drive into work this morning. Here goes. March 6th, 2009. An ordinary man sets off for an ordinary commute to an ordinary town. But on this particular morning, he has no idea that it would in fact be ordinary. It all started when I climbed into my Jeep. My trusted friend for the past 2 years. Never a glitch, never a hesitation. Most reliable American-made 6-cylinder machine. But as I closed the door, I was overcome by a sense of dread. Would it start today? I began to think it's been almost 3 weeks since I drove the car. Car batteries, they like to be charged. They don't like to just sit there idle for weeks on end. There's going to be some consequences. With some trepidation, I put the key in the ignition. I could feel the sweat building up on my brow. Considered pumping the accelerator, maybe just once, because it had been parked on a slight uphill. But then I realized, if the battery didn't have enough juice to run the fuel pump, it would certainly be unable to rotate the starter. And besides, if the battery was low, I might only get 2 chances to start the car. The risk of flooding the engine was just too great. So I got up my nerve. As I turned the key, engine started just fine. Pulled out, later I turned the table. For the next 4 minutes, it was like I was driving through this paradise. The sun was just kind of poking through down onto one of the street corners. A hopeful sign, a promise of a sunny afternoon. The traffic was all moving steadily at 21 miles an hour. Trees were painted a vibrant, almost otherworldly shade of green due to the recent rush of rainfall. I heard a pair of seals mooing in the distance, briefly drowning out the soft, soulful sound of Garrison Keillor on the radio. It's so good to be home, I said to myself. It's so good to be getting back to my job, a job that I love so much. And then I hit the usual morning traffic. That's when this moron in a Miata cut me off. Nothing I hate worse than getting cut off. And not only did he slam on his brakes, oh no, his alacrity was matched only by his audacity. He had to go for the throat. He committed the most unholy crime imaginable. He turned on his left turn indicator. A left turn? On Lighthouse? At 7:47 a.m. with traffic backed up in DLI 5 blocks down the road? Unbelievable! Inconceivable! Unforgivable! Like there's 50 cars lined up behind you. Get out of the way! Well, the traffic light went to red. He turned left and I just continued down the street. And I'm going to remain calm from now on, I said to myself. Calm I was until I passed El Estero. Camino El Estero is a mere 3 blocks from the Del Monte gate at NPS. And at that gate stands the most formidable foe ever faced on the journey from home to work. The rent-a-cop. Only one weapon can defeat him. A valid ID card. So like I do every day, as I passed El Estero, I reached for the lanyard around my neck and... where was it? My ID card! No! Now I'm driving 30 miles an hour, not looking at the road because I'm trying to search all my pockets for my ID card. Cars are zigzagging around me because I'm swerving left and right because I can't see where I'm going. The gate's getting closer and closer and closer. And all I could think about was that rent-a-cop's dismay at my forgetfulness. The sordid pleasure he would take in directing me away, forcing me to repeat the whole journey over again. My day was ruined! 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 Oh, wait. No, here it is. Yeah, it's right in my wallet. As I cruised through the gate, waved hi, security guard, ran over and parked. Not a very exciting story, I'm afraid. Oh, well. Mr. Toastmaster?